It's an extremely important time of the year. No, not the holidays. They're here too. It's open enrollment time for your health benefits. Today, Beth Granger, health strategies consultant for UnitedHealthcare, is here to discuss the importance of these dates. And that is point number one. Good morning. Glad to have you here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
We were chatting before we got started, and I said, I got my packet in the mail last night. You got yours. Yep. This is, I mean, it can be a stressful time of year. There's a lot of stuff to make sure that you're on top of.
Yes.
Healthcare is crucial.
Yes.
So let's talk about point number one. You say know those dates.
Yes, it's really important because there are about 177 million Americans that have employer-provided insurance. And so those employers, they carve out about a 2-week window for employees to learn about those plans available and then make that decision for that coming year. So it's critical because if you don't make that selection, then you're locked in.
You get locked in.
Yes.
And this is something we were chatting about healthcare. I mean, you really want to make sure you know what you're signing up for, what you're getting. And I know when you look at those forms, when you look at everything, it can be a little overwhelming, a little confusing for people to understand.
Yes. Yes, it is very complex and it can be confusing. So really trying to take advantage of that time that they provide.
Most employers give 2 weeks, you say?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
All right.
To look at that.
First and foremost, know those dates. And then if they don't make the enrollment, that's when they get locked in. And then you say there's 3 things that people should kind of consider when they're looking at the plans. And you say study the plans.
I do. And I really feel like that if you take the time to look at what your choices are, look at what the care is that's provided for you, and then also look at what the experience is going to be.
What kind of, when you say that, what do you mean by experience?
So if you think about what is that experience going to be, not only just during your time of what being enrollment period, but then when you are
actually locked into that plan?
Locked into that plan and you're utilizing the care, what are the resources that are available? What is the support that's going to be provided to you that's going to guide you to live a healthy lifestyle and really to make the most out of those benefits that you've selected?
We were talking about most people assume I'll just have what I was, signed up for last year. Why doesn't that work for people, do you think? Or why do they need to just not automatically sign over?
Right. And I have done that. There have been years that I have just checked the box. But the reality is that if you get locked into that plan, how do you know that that plan is necessarily going to work? Because maybe something's changed with the plan design. Maybe something has changed with your health status or with your budget. And that plan might not be the best fit for you for that coming year.
All things to consider. I'm assuming age. I don't know if there's been additional children, if there's been, a lot to consider. All right. If you are confused, if you are a little overwhelmed, what can you tell people? Where can they go for help? What resources are there available?
So UHCOpenEnrollment.com.
Okay.
So you can go there. There's tips, there's resources available, and there's also a list of different plans that are available in your area.
Okay, because that's the other thing too. They're plan specific for the areas, for the different, wherever state, you live in, you really need to know.
And I agree. And I think taking the time to look at what the choices are and really just exploring and understanding what the plan designs and the benefits are of each of those plans so you can find one that's going to best fit your needs.
And asking the questions, even if you don't know, ask until you understand. It's just so crucial. Great. Well, thanks for being here again. We know it's a busy time of the year for you guys as well. So thank you. We appreciate it. And as we said, there's lots of resources. Pick up the phone and call too. It's nice to get somebody on the phone as well. So, all right, we'll make sure and put all that info on our website too.